Hello, chat. I am just wrapping up getting the paste ready for the tournament, and then we will be entering the Citrus series and talking about worlds. And just kind of big chillin'. How is everybody doing today? How are we doing? Are we doing good? Or doing bad? You're fed up every day you lose 10 games and win 10 games? Sounds like you're winning half your games. And that's nothing to sneeze at. I am well. Thank you for asking. Had a busy day. Went to a doctor's appointment. Got my car inspected. Had a wicked bad tummy ache this morning. Wait. Good. But we're chilling. You think Mawile is an underrated shout for Worlds? Nothing that's bad into Charizard and Delphox can be, like, a particularly strong Worlds contender. In my onion, I just think it is a Pokemon, like, it doesn't line up. It is a Pokemon that it is a single target Pokemon that, like, doesn't like Incineroar and doesn't hit any of, like, the super common guys super duper well. And that's a lot of things to go against you. Today we are playing that team that Poke-Aim featured a little while back. Looks a lot of fun. The game is not Rage Bait. It sounds like you might need to work on your mental a little. All right. So let's go like this and see what happens. Well, considering Scovillain and Ninetales won one of the last two big tournaments before Worlds, I would say you probably shouldn't be surprised if they're Scarf these days, especially like a Gengar team. You think Banette's gonna win Worlds? That is those are things. That is a thing you're allowed to think. That is a thing that you are allowed to think. And that's what I'll say about that. I think they're very likely not going to fake out the Scovillain here. You don't need a tomfoolery to win the World Championships. So I do this, you know, if it's like Dire Claw Dark Move or something, that's not the end of the world here. We got low kick, pressure plus Rage Powder next turn, at the very worst case. You think Mega Frost will win Worlds? That is a much more reasonable take than what we've been seeing so far today. Come on. Well, I mean, we get the burn. That's so sad. What a way to start the stream, guys. I mean, we'll take the one turn, at least. Okay, we're actually still in this. We're actually still in this. Good job, Scove. The one game I played with this, like, earlier today, I think was the first time I've been Dire Claw slept in forever, and it was like almost exactly this board state. It's kind of crazy. Grass types can always sleep. Grass types aren't affected by powder category moves, like Sleep Powder and Spore. It's not that they are immune to the sleep, I'm transparent. It's good to be transparent. It's good to be open and honest, you know? And I am good, David. Thank you for asking. How are you? Guess the Bible verse. What? I don't want to guess any Bible verses, because I'm Jewish. Ping. Alright, so we got Blastoise, we got Sneaker. So the back's what? Incin Cinny? Incin or Cinny? Not Incin and Cinny, obviously. Am I wearing a green screen shirt in front of a green screen? It seems I am. It seems I am. Everyone coming to Worlds obviously has an answer for Zard, so Zard won't win Worlds. That's crazy. Did anybody think about Zard before any of the other tournaments this year? Two tricks on it. So true, buddy. So as long as I get through this with my Golden Go, I should win. Like, I think that's the win condition here. I will be at Worlds to observe, because I'm a big old loser and I didn't qualify this year. Alright, okay, well, you're done. You're done already. No, you're good. Don't worry. Hi, Slow. How's it going? Incin and Zard. Make it raining there was not very correct. I didn't see the World's Merch drop. It looks very good. It looks like I'm gonna spend a lot of money. Ooh, they just shell smash here, right? If they're smart, if they're cool, hooray. I'm sure they're cool. You know what I'm not trying to bully my opponent. I'm -1, right? Like a dummy? Yeah, I don't know why I did that. I can't win anymore. I need to, like, crit? Oh, it's not over. It's not over, because their Sneasler's burnt. And I have a Chopple. How did I mess this up? Why did I click Make It Rain? Did I time out on a turn, or did I just, like, accidentally click the move like a dum-dum? Yeah, this should actually be okay, because the Sneezer's really low, so I protect, you know, burn whatever happens. Between Chopple, burn, and this Blastoise's only water-type move being Spout, I shouldn't lose there. And then it's... Yeah, I guess if I miss Rock Slide, I lose from there still. Is there a way to play around that? I can, like, knock the Sneasler to play around Rock Slide miss? Is that like, acceptable? Yeah, we're laddering right now. We're going to be playing in a tournament a little bit later. Yeah, I probably have to Rock Slide. Nitram, you are very welcome. I'm very glad they are a helpful resource for you. I was so ready for Aura Sphere to pop out there. Ooh, that did a lot. Chopple plus burn. Jeez. If I flinch or miss a Rock Slide, I lose. Well, we win. Nitram, I say regionals are fun whether you're doing well or not. The only time I get upset when I'm at a regional if I'm losing is if I start to sort of lose track of what Mons is about and get upset that I get stressed out toward my Worlds invite, but that isn't something you should be doing. It's like a bad habit I have. So I would encourage you to go to a regional, you know, assuming you can afford it. Good game, we got there. CR404. Twitch check its Pokemon badges now? That's kind of awesome. Hi, Pole. How is it going? What's this? What drama about announcers? You mean you talking about the co-casters? It seems like that. It seems like they actually listened and it was resolved. So I don't really want to get into it. So this is that stupid storm throw thing. I think it's like this. Yeah, I'm just spectating Worlds. I didn't qualify this year, so I'm washed. So the reason it's Pinsir is because they are going to Mega Evolve and use Storm Throw to trigger Anger Point on the Tauros. That's the idea. That's what they're trying to make happen. I'm going to try to make that not happen. How are the Blastoises doing? Blastoises doing quite well right now. Exactly. Storm Throw always crits. So I'm just Rage Powder plotting here. I think I go down to Stone Axe, but like I'll take that if it means a burn. And if the X's are trying to go after my Fari, even better. And then Basculegion's pretty well positioned. Nice, good job, Scove. Do I find myself with a lot of free time? No. I don't. It's something I've been trying to work on. As you can tell by the fact that I've been amping up all the streaming and stuff in the videos. In prison, I don't think you have nasty plot. Thank you, Compel. I appreciate it. The Codecaster stuff was that people were upset that we went from, like, community people last year to sort of, like, big names this year. And I don't think that's unreasonable, honestly. What? Are you Twin Beam? I mean, awesome if you are. Nice. A Sumo Citrus Orange. No, I don't know what that is. Okay, so we're taking Cleavor here. We've got 2 burns down. Bastion Legion looks quite good. Looks quite good here. What players to watch out for at Worlds? You'll love my new video. My new short that came out today, if that is your question. Okay, so I can pretty safely last respects Thunderbolt here. And the reason I'm going for specifically Thunderbolt is because if they are trying to, like, hard switch, because, like, it hits the Fari, and if they hard switch into the Tauros, it punishes. It looks like it's a Hyper Voice, if I had to guess. How's it going, UF? Wondering whether to swap Arcanine for Glamora? I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that because the big part of why it's Arcanine is the fire damage is very relevant. Like, pressuring Gambit's really important. Because even though Gambit's not a Pokemon that, like, literally hits Raichu for 2 effective damage, it is a Pokemon that pressures it with very, very, very strong priority damage. And we don't like strong priority damage. We like weak, not alive opponents' Pokemon. There's no way Pinsir, like, actually lives this. Oh, well then, nice to meet you again, Snorlaxons. That was something. It's a great start to Pokemon Champions. Bulky. Ooh, you're gonna take out my... Ooh. Oh, Chopple's okay. Oh, Chopple should save me. It's non-stab. It's pretty low base power. Oh yeah, I was worried about nothing. That is a fast Fari. Oh my god. I'm not slow on this T-Tar. Is Stall team not viable anymore? So Stall hasn't really been an archetype in VGC. If you're referring to, like, Wise Glasses, fast Fari, that's crazy. If you're referring to, Oh, and you go down to the sand, so this is fine. If you're referring to, like, the Toxspec stuff, that team is still around. I like the Toxspecs on the Zard teams. You see, Mega Pinsir because we're on ladder and they were trying to do Storm Throw stuff, but we did not let them. Nice. Do you think they'll nerf Mega Salamence? I'm not convinced Mega Salamence is going to be this, like, crazy lunatic guy. Skarmory. Okay, so this is weak armor stuff. Is that a Palafin? It's a Feraligatr. Okay, so I won't pretend to know exactly what they're trying to do. I will not pretend. Well, Mence rips the heck out of Staraptor. Like, that is not a favorable matchup. But yeah, like, Floette's not great. That's a +1. What my opponent's that's a +1. That's fun. Goldie looks pretty good here. Name one reason to use Mega Pinsir over Mega Salamence? I mean, it's better than Mega Pinsir. We did it. The meta's solved. What do I think Metatakiri's ability is? Its ability that says if you are Scraw VGC, you win forever. Why don't I leave Refrigerate Explosion? Because it's Refrigerate Explosion. I don't want to blow up my Mega. Aerial Feint, true. Yeah, like, Salamence hates Gambit. Like, Mega Mence, like, if you, like, just plopped bait, like, the old school Mega Salamence into, I win! Hooray! Mence will be good? Yeah, Mence will be good. I'm not saying Mence will be like a bad Pokemon. That'd be crazy. Oh, the round's up. Round is up. Versus Mr. Bear. My opponent said, ain't no way I'm playing Scrawl round 1. Alright, what do we got? We got The Wall. We got The Wall. We got, Sinistra, Rotom Wash, Mega Glim, Scarf Armarouge, that's very interesting, and Poison Point Sneasler. Did Mr. Scrawl qualify for Worlds? No, Mr. Scrawl's washed. Yeah, Mence will be like a powerful Pokemon in the format, but won't be oppressive. Don't forget to like the stream. I like the way this James guy thinks. All right, everybody. Looks like we're good to get going. Now we're playing best of 3 open team sheet. 2, 7, 8, 2. I'm such an idiot. I'm not an official streamer because I'm going to be there. I'm going to be at Worlds. I'm gonna be hanging out, you know, supporting my friends. How could I miss the first Champions World? You know? Like that's how, like, how could I not, like, be, I would have such bad FOMO. I like to travel. I've been to San Francisco before, so why not? All right, round 1. DeWall, Cine, Wash, Glim, Armarouge, Sneaker. So Goldie looks great here. Goldie lines up really well into almost all of these Pokemon. And I think I want my Mega... I think I want my Mega my Mega Staraptor? So, like... Is it something like this? Well, I can't... But, like, the Scove is so good. Maybe it's like this. It's probably like this, because Scove is just so good into the Aggron. If they bring the Aggron, that if I don't bring it, I'm just, like, kind of getting cooked by it. Do I wear a green shirt? No, my shirt actually, it's like Chowder. Remember the show Chowder, where the backgrounds move? That's the shirt I'm wearing. Because I'd repeat, no, I didn't qualify to Worlds this year over and over again, I would go crazy. You know what? And maybe it makes me more relatable, you know? Maybe. Favorite Mega to play with in Champions? I've really enjoyed playing with Mega Raichu Y. Like, quite a bit. I've really been liking Mega Raichu Y. I've been playing it so much of it that I needed a palate cleanser today. Alright, game number 1. Armarouge Rotom. Armarouge Rotom. You have Dark Pulse, but you're timid, and it's non-stab. So, like... I feel pretty safe going... like, Flip Turn into T-Tar. It's like throw a Giga Drain at the Rotom. It seems relatively safe. Yeah, I'm very self-conscious about the translucent torso thing, guys. Like, I really would appreciate it if we didn't draw too much attention to it, you know? I actually was recording the short in this today, and I literally sat down, and then I was like, wait. I'll take your Sash. I'll take your Sash every day. I think maybe Gengar could win Worlds. It's definitely not in my top 5. But it wouldn't be like the weirdest thing ever. It's gotta be a T-Bolt, right? You know, game theory, that wasn't the idea, but after I sat down, I did think of that. I was like, oh, you know what? They've been complaining about this. I think it's okay to go back into Basque here. Because, like, I can just beat... Because, like, the Sneasler, like, is not very much of a threat anymore. Because it's going to take a lot of chip. If it Dire Claws my Scope, it doesn't remove it. And then it's burned. And it's taking Sand plus Burn. Better we go. Look at the bright side. More people... I didn't wear the green shirt on accident. Like, let's be clear, James. I'm not upset that people are asking about the green shirt. Like... I didn't go, oh, no! Is Mono Rain still top tier? I think the Charizard Rain teams are the best way to play Pelipper. Star Fox taking it? I don't know if I agree. I don't know if I agree with that. If they T-bolted me, they're goated. It's also pretty scary. Goodbye, Scove. A little spicy spray for the road. This is actually, like, completely fine, right? Because now, like, you're definitely, like, you are pretty bulky, but you didn't pop your berry, and you don't have Protect. So you're, like, pinned by Last Respects. Oh, it gets popped by the burn, actually. So I bring in Goldie. I go, like... I mean, it's still pretty strong, right? I don't think I'm going to remove the Rotom now, but, like, Last Respect Shadow Ball is still very safe. Burn is half damage from physical attacks, correct. So that's why, like, I was very happy. Like, this Sneasler is ruined. Thank you so much for subscribing, Xploud Brody. I really do appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the dancing Mr. Rhyme while we get the other stuff going. If you're not already in there, join the Discord server. We have a members, our YouTube and members and Twitch subscribers exclusive channel that nobody seems to use, but it's there. And I like people use it. Okay, so it'll go down. It'll go down to, is this no poison? Thank you very much for following, Aaron Ragan. I really do appreciate it. I could have Shadow Balled the Rotom. Well, that wasn't Dire Claw. That was Poison Jab, and Poison Jab, Poison Touch is pretty good odds. So like I can't even complain too much. You can run Facade for burn coverage. That's true. That's true. You can do that. Scovillain is not a popular enough Pokemon for people to be just like randomly attacking Facade. So like it's aggro on Armarouge, right? Like well, that's what 100% what their last two mons are. Yeah. So like now it's just knock off the Armarouge, protect Golden Go, and then Golden Go 1v1's the wall. Because, like, the wall is the wall, but it is still, like, non-stab, so Chople should stop it. So think about the Mr. Rhyme and the Hawlucha? Man, me too. A little bit. I mean, like, I wish that team worked out better. It would have been way funnier if I, like, came out of the gate swinging in Champions or something like that, but I do still like the Raichu Rhyme team. I like it because I like winning, and I won a lot with that team compared to the other Rhyme stuff we went for. And so here's the wall. Thank you so much for the follow, Zimdroop1. I really do appreciate it. You guys are the best. Are quite underrated? Not really. I actually kind of think things are, like, kind of where they should be at this point. It's just a big knockoff. And then now it's this low kick Shadow Ball, and that should be the end of game one. Looking at your unique team, you want to make champion tier. Make with Mega Lopunny. It's Mega Lopunny. I don't have a secret sauce. It might take me a minute, but like you're not beating a full HP Golden Go with an Aggron. Because you're like, obviously I'm immune to the body press, heavy slam, resisted, or I could just crit the Shadow Ball. That could, yeah, that helps too. I will be at the World Championships. I will not be playing in the event. Anti-Crystal, if you go onto my YouTube channel, I have a video called An Introduction to Competitive Pokemon, or to the Competitive Pokemon Circuit, rather, that tells you everything you want to know about, like, how to find these events, how to find official events, all that stuff. You're very welcome. Sweet. That's game number 1. Game 2, how do I expect them to adjust? Scove was great there. Now that I know... that their Rotom is slower than my Goldie, I can do pretty well. Team reveal when for Worlds? I didn't qualify for Worlds. I could leak my friends' teams. I'm sure they'd really appreciate that. Sash Glamora is good against Zard. I think you're going to find that Lopunny struggles into a lot, unfortunately. No, Aaron Yeager, we can't, because I'm playing in an official event. Or not an official event, I'm playing in a tournament. So I'm not doing, I don't really do viewer battles. T-Tar was pretty good there, but like they could pretty easily adjust for the T-Tar to be kind of mopey. Maybe Fari's better. Because they're probably bringing Glim, right? Because, like, Aggron looked terrible there. It looked super not good there. So I highly doubt they're running the Aggron back. Wolf is bringing Mega Clefable. I think Wolf Glick wants to win the World Championships. I don't think he'll be bringing Mega Clefable. I think perhaps that is not what will happen. First time joining the live stream, welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Like, I can just Giga Drain Shadow Ball here, right? No, they're asking if the Mega Glimmora on the stream is... How a Cloud come up with a 6 Mega team? No, I don't think it's particularly interesting, right? Because, like, I'm only going to Mega one of them at a time. So it's basically just saying, like, can I play with 6 Pokemon that don't, and 5 of them don't have items every match, and that's not very fun. Youch! But, like, I'll trade, like, I'm okay with this trade. Ooh, hello. Breaking my Sasha Smart. Ooh, that's so much more than I thought it would do. Oh, they crit. Okay. Well, so now we're even for the drop. I really don't think so. Like, if you guys watched Wolf's new video, he, like, flat out said, like, why he ended up not playing Gengar. And I don't think any of the things he said in that video have changed. Like, I think Mega Gengar, like, I think there are people that will play Mega Gengar. I think it is sort of... unlikely for Wolf to bring it. Wait, what am I doing? Summons can use Flamethrower to roast Gambit? I guess. Timid Armor is faster than Jolly Bass, great. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, actually no. Look at that. Oh, nice. The upper limits. I mean, I honestly, like, Marco's a fantastic player, and a fantastic player can do extremely well with a Pokemon like Mega Gengar. I don't think it's a world-winning Pokemon. Like, that's just my honest opinion. I could be wrong. Okay, there's the Glim. There's the Glim. So Bask should win the match. Right? Yeah. Because I'm Jolly, right? Yeah, I'm Jolly. Okay. So I just let them both go down. So I'll throw a Giga Drain out there. Yeah, Mega Gengar would like Grilla. That's definitely true. I honestly think it's more Chomp. Because, like, a lot of the pieces you want to use to, like, patch up your Gambit matchup also don't like Chomp. And your pieces that want to use to patch up your Chomp matchup also don't like Gengar. Like, it's awkward. It's a really weird situation. Gengar's not bad. Gengar is an objectively powerful Pokemon. It's hard to know. Like, hey, like Tatsugiri is a water dragon type. So if it's good, hi, Aaron. 90% that's going to be won by, like, an off-meta, anti-meta team? I don't think that's true. The last World Championships was won by a Day 1 team. Is that modest? Would you say... I think that the only reason to play Mega Glamora is if you really, really, really don't have a way to... If your Sash is taken. I think that is the only reason to play Mega Glamora, is if you want to play Glamora on your team and your Focus Sash is taken. That is my take. GG. We eat berry. Think Mega Char is gonna win Worlds? Truth Nuke. Who could have seen that? I mean, I don't want to make fun of you because you're right. Like, I think that is the most likely odds, but it's also such a boring answer. GG's. Alright, we're up. We are 1-0. Am I playing at Worlds? I will be playing side events at the Pokemon World Championships. Do you think they can add other gimmicks in Pokemon Champions like Dynamax? Yeah, eventually. I think they've said they're going to. I like Dynamax. Probably just because I'm like a Dynamax baby. Like, that's where I started. Can I give you a team that wins Worlds? If I was good enough to give you a team that wins Worlds, I would have used it to qualify for Worlds. Yeah, those Mega Blazing teams are cool and interesting. My opponent's tilting. Like, of course you have Scove when I bring the wall. I mean, dude, it's not the wall. Worlds does start Friday. Yeah, I'm flying in Thursday. I'm not gonna be in the venue for the first like few rounds because that's my Pokemon Center reservation is. Yeah. You like my shirt? Thank you. It's new. That's not true. Mega Chestnut wins Worlds? No, if you could blame one event for why I didn't qualify for Worlds this year, not that I think it's like, oh, if only this didn't happen, I would have qualified. That's not what I'm saying. But if you were going to blame one event, it is because I was getting ready for the Grand Champions Festival Encore, because I tossed Orlando. The first game of Regulation I played since like since the season prior to this one was before like NAIC that year. Right? Like, I hadn't played any Pokemon. Any of Regulation I. I literally rocked up with the exact team I had been playing and was like, oh, I hope it's good enough. And it wasn't. Smile. Yikes! You should give Urshifu Sniper. Honestly, real. To qualify, it's hard because it's not a static threshold, Patrick. It's a leaderboard, so you need to be in the top 80, and there's a lot of people that play Pokemon in it. How far off was I? I think I was maybe like 5 or 6 slots away from the cutoff, but like it wasn't as close as it looks. Like, I needed like a very deep run somewhere. Pew! Oh, hey. Okay. I didn't think I'd get this far. Breaking through Protect is fine. Me when I'm wrong. Me when it creates some pretty big issues. Sure, Green, what are you talking about? This is how I exist. You guys have, like, have you never, I thought, like, I am some floating arms. Wonder Whale, that's awesome to hear. I'm very excited to see how many people are getting into the game because of Champions. Need the mic stand, Green? I'm afraid I'd mess up the joints. Farm special events? What do you mean, farm special events? I've played one special event in my life, and I did okay. I top 16. It was like 99 people. It's my favorite format ever? God. Probably Reg C. And I will be completely honest, it is mostly because that is where my best result ever was when I top 64'd NAIC that year. I will not pretend otherwise. You love Reg F? I was a Reg F hater. I kind of am. I still am a Reg F hater. I shouldn't use past tense. Bring that team to Worlds? You know, when I qualify for World, I'll do that. A gamer tank, probably bad. Probably need to be vice versa. I did. I miss a Zoomer. I miss that team. That team was so cool. I loved that team. What's a Pokemon that is in the game right now that you think will become a threat once we get more stuff with ladder? Very interesting question. I like that question. Okay, let me figure out my line here. I think it's just let Goldie go down, protect, and then I pin with Scarf Mask. Ooh, well, interesting. They might have boomed me. If my Goldie dodges Heat Wave, I'm in trouble. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, once Indeedee comes back, you know, Hatterene and all those types kind of pop off. Probably. That's not even true, though, right? Like, people could be commentable. Eventually. Sometimes. Is Focus Sash Talonflame good for speed control? I don't like Focus Sash on Talonflame because you want to be running Brave Bird, and that does not jive with Focus Sash. If you want to play a Sash Tailwind setter, should be Whimsicott. With Mega Raichu X and Dragonite with D-Dance? But, like, what do those two Pokemon do for each other? Like, literally nothing, right? Like, I don't see what, like, there's plenty of other fake-out Pokemon, so I don't really see, like, why the Raichu X is the guy. Solar Beam. Solar Beam. Good job, Basculegion. Shouldn't matter. I'm hoping they add legendary Pokemon first. That would definitely be my... Or, no, I'm sorry. I misspoke. I would much rather hope for baby Pokemon first. Okay, we got to rank 2. That's nice. 8 win streak. Gee whiz. It gets the best physical electric move. So I don't know what you're hoping for there. Not Daniel. Okay, good to know it's not Daniel. The Nidos would be cool. I was thinking about the Nidos. I think they're probably a little too weak even now. What's the electric type? Is it like a Raichu? Ampharos. You know, Porygon 2 back? You know, me too. I miss my buddy. Okay, it's definitely a Scove matchup. Scove T-Tar goes kind of crazy here. It's probably like... It's probably like this? You hate Porygon 2? I love P2. I really... You know what? Reg F might have become one of my more preferred formats because I really liked that Cresselia Ursaluna team I played in Puerto Rico. That team was so much fun. No, risky because like they're the same pieces, right? Like there are plenty of legendary Pokemon that I think are worse than base Pokemon. We just have this like perception of them, because of just like, you know, the game we've played since we were kids. Is Wolf's Scovillain team any good? If you're referring to the team that he played in like the start of the game, probably not. I wouldn't think so. I'm just doubling Hat. I think just doubling Hat is my best play. And they're gonna Mega Evolve, and then they're gonna Double Edge my Fari, and my Fari's gonna die, and then I'm gonna feel like a dum-dum. And I'm Thunderbolting here because the amount of times I have like run into like one of these teams, and then the Hatterene was Focus Sash. What did I say? Jacob, you shouldn't say things out loud. But they didn't Mega. Also, they could Double Edge Feature. Screw it. What could go wrong? How many more regulations until they start adding Pokemon that are removing Pokemon that are currently legal? No idea. That's such uncharted territory. They've only done that a handful of times, and it's always been like whole categories of Pokemon. It's never just been like, here's a curated list. It's either been like a straight top 10 based on like public data, or a bit like, well, legendaries are gone. And that's the only two ways they've done it. Is this Torkoal? Little Torkoal action. Yep. No, they didn't forget to Mega. They did that intentionally so that they could Double Edge my Basculegion. It was a clever play. So this is T-Tar Psychic the Torkoal, I think. Because now I know it's Mega Kang, so if it's Mega Kang, then I need to be very careful. Oh, thank you so much for the raid. Who's popping in here? Bulba Garden, thank you very much for the raid. How's it going, everybody? I hope you guys are having a good time. I hope you guys are chilling out. If you don't know who I am ScrawVGC, a competitive Pokemon content creator. I could have clicked the funny button. Oh my god, T-Tar! How's it going, everyone? Big Psychic, goodbye, Mr. Torkoal. Really? Well, I'll be. If I qualified for Worlds or no. I should have a. I should put a count up. I should put a count up. How many times this question is asked today? Not this year, is the answer. I have qualified in the past. I mean, it's Fari, I guess. Thank you so very much for the follow. Fascinating name. What are some of this team's weaknesses? Getting hard call turn 1. I have qualified once. Qualified for Hawaii. That was nasty plot. That was a nasty plotted Fari. Probably doesn't matter. 2 TR turns left. I'm kind of cooked, right? It's irrelevant, I think. No, we're on ladder. We're on ladder while we wait for the next round of our tournament. Aside from best of 3 differences, I mean that's the big one. When is Worlds? This weekend. Like, it's his Giga Drain Protect here, right? Is his Giga Drain, like, go for the double? Yeah, this coming weekend. That's why it's the last stream, because I'm going to be traveling on Thursday, which is my other usual stream night. We all agree that no one is insane enough to go 3 champions in a team in Pokemon Champions? No. No, 3 megas pop up. Not a lot, but it shows up. Nope. I don't think I can win. No, there's no way Basket Leader can get there. Oh, you know what? Oh, did I just... Oh, I have the special... I have the boost! I have the boost! We're gaming! I forgot I had the boost from Moody! We might be gaming! I think and Sandstorm ends this turn, so my Basket Legion's not pressured anymore. Or one more turn of Sand? Yeah. Yo? Yo? Do I watch Marvel movies? I do not. I could still lose this. I could still lose this. Because they probably have Sucker. We're on ladder. We don't know. Like 90% of Mawiles have Sucker. Thank you for the follow. I really do appreciate it. No! Wait, we live that? We eat that every day. This is a stupid game. This is a very stupid game of EGZ. I knew it. I knew there was a Sucker Punch. Oh god, it's literally coin flips. Oh, it's literally coin flips. Last respects, that would be great if I wasn't Choice Scarf. It's literally a raw 50-50. It's a raw 50 because I'm locked into Aqua Jet. So I've suckered once so far. Twice. If we can get out of Sun... Ah! Oh, wait, no, right, I go first. Yeah, that's over. That's game over. Interesting. Oh, they're probably Swords Dance. Yeah, they got me. They boomed me. I guess if they miss an attack, if they miss a play rough... I don't know why they're protecting, because that's just burn chip. Because like I wouldn't be surprised if an Aqua Jet crit gets there now. So if they're not going to stall out my jet turns. Maybe they're afraid I'm not scarfed. So my main condition is them missing play rough, but I missed overheat to get in this position, so it's only fair if you really think about it. They didn't realize I'm scarfed. They didn't realize I'm scarfed. I win. The win streak, the ladder win streak continues. So this is number 9. I feel like you can tell I'm scarfed. Because like if I wasn't scarfed, I had a few turns where just like last respects overheat made perfect sense. No, that's not fair, Gamer Tank. I think generally you can't, like, assume that all Basculians are scarfed, but on that board you could. Because there was a few turns where going for Aqua Jet like I did didn't make sense. If I was not Scarf. But I'll take it. Game of Throws, yeah. That was a little... I think some mistakes were made that game. All around. Alright, Scraw versus Aquamarine VGC. Frostlass, Lycanroc, Milotic, Alolan Ninetales. Alolan Ninetales with Frostlass is interesting. Well, Goat, I'm Scarfed, so I had to click Aqua Jet. Rombot, to answer that question, you can go on my YouTube channel and watch my video, An Introduction to the Competitive Pokemon Circuit. It will answer all your questions. About that particular thing. Oh, it's Weather Ball Frostlass. Why are you Weather Ball? Scald Muddy Water Milo without... and Coil without Hypnosis. Swords Dance Blaziken. Spell Tag Cinny. This is very interesting. This is very, very interesting. Is it Scarf Rain Ninetales? No. It's Blizzard. Oh, okay. So the Alolan Ninetales has the Freeze Dry. Life Orb Lycanroc. What the? Hold on. All right, slow down. This is like one of those, like, look at the picture and you find more weird things. You played your first local? You went 2-3? That's nice. I hope you had fun. I really do think, like, a strong local scene is very important. Can Trick pass Megastones? Nope, it cannot. It cannot. Because they don't want you to feel angry bad. And honestly, that'd be so toxic. That'd be so gross. What does Life Orb do for Lycanroc? I'm sure there's a calc. It's Jolly. So I'm sure there's, like, a calc you're, like, getting... there's, like, some speed... somewhere. Shouldn't Fury be pretty good against it? They do a lot of damage. Like, Lycanroc Frost... Like, Life Orb Lycanroc plus Frostlass is going to melt my Fari. And I don't really want to bring Well, no, I could bring Scove into this pretty consistently, actually. Okay, I think we have a plan. Your first local Saturday? Play something you think is fun. That's all you can really do. Oh, that does probably pick that up, doesn't it, James? That's very interesting to think about. Scarf Bask looks awesome in this matchup. Try like Scarf Bask, Scove, like Scarf Bask, Scove. T-Tar, probably Goldie. It might be Fari. Yeah, because Nasty Plot Fari beats the Milo and the rest of my guys. Like, I don't have that many right ways to hit the Milo if they get Calm Minds up. I don't think I need Goldie for anything here. It's like kind of good into the Lycanroc, but I have a few other pieces that are good into Lycanroc as well. Be better value than Sash? It depends. It might be a matchup mon, right? It might be a mon that's like for a very specific matchup. And it's just not this one probably. Yeah, like, I could definitely see adjusting to Goldie game 2, but I think I am more afraid of this Milo than of this Lycanroc. Yeah, James, that surprised me to hear you say that. So that's kind of interesting. I don't know. I mean, we could ask after the match. If they're willing to tell us. If they're willing to share. Should have Golden Go Contrary? I think they should give only my Golden Go Contrary. Nobody else's, just mine. Yeah, and this is why I didn't want to over-adjust here. You're evil? That's not very nice. Thank you very much, Sea-Leg. I really do appreciate it. No, I think my Golden Go should be given Contrary, because I need the help. Makes sense, makes sense. Makes sense. Gonna keep saying makes sense. Something doesn't make sense. There's gotta be like Swords Dance here, right? Yeah, I am also not a Milotic enjoyer. So I sign off. Like, this Blaziken isn't really pressuring these guys. It's like, I'm bold Scove. Yeah, like, you're gonna click Rage. Like, you're gonna click Swords Dance. This is probably a good Fari board. Yeah. Big overheat. Now it's Rage Powder TR. And then I think Fari T-Tar does really well. What would their last piece be? That's like that's the $1 million question here. If it's Lycanroc and they Rock Slide me and my Fari flinches, I'll be very sad. It could still be Frostlass. I haven't Mega'd yet. It could still be Frostlass. But if it's Frostlass, then T-Tar Fari like cleans up. Ninetales. Okay. Alright, so this is pretty good. So now we just go... Big Trick Room, big Rage Powder. They don't have Encore, just Blizzard, Freeze Dry, Roar, Veil, Protect. I get the weather I want. I get Blizzard Freeze is the fail state now. Thing they probably shouldn't say out loud, honestly. Big Blitz. But it's gonna be a Roar Veil. It's not gonna be Blizzard. It's not gonna be not gonna be it here. 6-7. Oh wow. Okay. Just don't freeze me. Thank you. And that should be game. Because now T-Tar comes in. You just keep boosting your speed, buddy. You do you. Big ol' Psychic Rock Slide. Yeah, you're gonna kind of reset the weather again. That's fine. Really? You're giving me the Blaziken? I guess they thought I would get greedy and nasty plot. I guess now it's just like rock slide, like probably the psychic knockoff. Like if they muddy water, they'll proc berry, and then Evermouth Ice won't kill. So true, James. I didn't like it until it worked for me. That's the classic VGC player. When my opponent rock slide flinches me, it's bullcrap. But when I flinch them, it's because they let me click the move so many times, and honestly, it's their fault if you really think about it. You know? That's how it works these days. Yeah, just setting up the bulky veil, so I want to knock off. We want to make sure this damage is sticking around. It's probably plot knockoff this turn. Now, Frostbite was dumb. Like, physical attacking and special attacking shouldn't be the exact same thing. Not a fan of Frostbite. It's probably just T-Bolt, right? It's probably just T-Bolt knockoff here. Just as much damage as possible. Is resetting weather worth it? No, because I want to make sure my Basket Legion doesn't come in until we are out of Trick Room. Ooh, that's bad, actually. That's not so bad. That crit's annoying. No! What is Frostbite? It's not real. It's a thing people made up. Well, it's the last TR turn, so is this really the end of the world? Yes. Yes, it is. No, we probably still win. We probably win. Why did I Psychic? Doesn't matter, but why did I do that? Oh, well that helps. Good job, T-Tar. And then we just, Trick Room ends. We have Basket Legion in the back. Last respects, game over. Even if, yeah, I mean, that's nice, but it didn't matter. Sweet. The fishy, I have no idea. I get so confused with knockoff mechanics all the time. Yeah, big last respects ends it. And we go to game number 2. Alright, so how are they adjusting after what they saw for us? Thank you for the follow, Miot. No, because knockoff always does not full never gets the damage extra. That's why knockoff into Gengar is kind of mid. All right, so let's think here. So how do they adjust if they are them, which they are? They are them. I still think Scove is my best mega option for sure. I kind of want to bring Golden Go and go like this. This kind of disrespects the Milo, but the Milo didn't really do didn't do very much that game. Good luck, have fun. Okay, so I'm super happy here. The Stretch, I've never seen your name in the chat before in my life. So, and Tar never won into Parish Trap? Yeah, I mean, that matchup wasn't great when I was playing Parish, like, back in Indy, because of the... Huh, okay, interesting. And this is why I didn't want to let them break my sash. Honestly? Yeah, so I like this burn, for sure. Overheat plus Make It Rain might do, like, a really significant amount of damage here. Big damage. Yeah, that's crazy. Good job, Gambit. Or good job, Scove. Now, what surprised me there? How fast is Adam in place again? 1v2? So you're faster than my Goldie. So you can just Blizzard again. Actually. What would a burnt ghost smell like? Not very good. Somebody give me my answer to that one. Do I just go for it? I don't know. I could have just overheated the Frost Blast. Kind of crazy. I'm just sending it. I'm gonna say that Blizzard was a high roll on my Scove, even though it definitely wasn't, because that did like well over 50%. Okay. Can I do a video on Mega Absol Z? How? We don't know anything about it. They didn't break my sash. It's pretty epic. I will read the room. I will ask them, James, if they don't seem upset. If they seem upset, I'm not going to be like, by the way. But if they seem open to a little chat, then sure, I will. Electros? I made a whole video about speculating on like every mega. I'm sure Absol Z's in there. I think I said it got Tough Claws. I think it's followers or fans. No, I'm playing in a limitless tournament. We are up a game in round number 2, and between matches in the tournament, we are playing ladder. We are currently on an 8 or 9 win streak on ladder, which has been a while since I've been doing that, which is pretty nice. I prefer winning to losing. Thank you so very much for the follow. We don't have that command. I'm very low tech because I suck. But we are Master Ball rank 2, I think. I think we got out of 3. Big Blitz, very interesting. Just going for the call. Ooh, that's not nice of you. Yeah, that would have got him. Dang. The question about Hisuian Samurott. You go ahead and ask away. What is your Hisuian Samurott burning question? So now what do I do? That burn makes it actually very awkward, because I can't actually remove this Blaziken very easily right now. So I think it's Protect. Just like slam a Make It Rain. And if they get the turn wrong... Ooh! I mean, if they didn't go after Golden Go here, this is amazing. Is Mega Fluid still good? Yes. Yes, it is. So I have what in the back? Basculegion? Is it over? No, it's not over. It's not great. Well... It's like I have to Rock Slide. I have to Rock Slide Last Respects. And if for some reason they do something like this, now they're gonna freeze dry me, and that's probably game. Huh. Yeah, that burn is killing me. But a treat. Thank you for the treat. I love a little treat. Gotta love a little treat. Yeah, I think I just slam this again, honestly. For a Pokemon movie, I have such foggy memories of the Pokemon movies, so that's a hard question for me. Give me a Cinny. I considered Protect there. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Hades on holiday. Philippe's Sombra. So, like, they haven't Swords Danced yet. They can only hit me with Flare Blitz. So I think I can just start, like, slamming Last Respects into Ninetales over and over again. And just, like, silent them hit me for, like, super effective damage and win the game that way. Okay, going for SD makes sense. I think if you go for SD, your only out is to SD and Protect. Because by not protecting there, now I can just click Last Respects over and over and over and over and over again. And a +2 Flare Blitz is functionally neutral. And that's not gonna get you there. Like one neutral flare. I mean, if they burn me again, I shouldn't have said that out loud. Because that is a lot. That is a lot. But like, they need a crit to win from there. If they protected Ninetales and Swords Dance, I would have lost. Awesome. Alright, I asked about the Lycanroc for you guys. Well, it's a 50-50, right? No, Caddy. I think you have two. I think you have to protect one of your slots and hope I guess. And hope I guess wrong. we the first match done? No way. No, this one match is done. Undertale. What's your favorite type of weather to play with and against? I am a rain guy for the most part, but I also think like different types of weather teams, like are just going to be, they're just going to be different, right? Like I really enjoyed the Koraidon Lunala stuff. I really liked Pelipper stuff. Nice work, Jim Scraw. Thank you. Huh. What's the normal? Oh, mouse hold. Okay. Very interesting. Torso back. Like, probably a Sash guy's good here. Sorry about that little outage for a second there, guys. God, if Megatatsu got Drizzle, I'd be so happy. Okay, the answer is that you can do it. You can beat the beat the bulkier Zard Wise. Apparently. Grandpa was such a letdown. Yeah, a little. Yeah, a little. You eat this every day. Why isn't it considered good? So I live this. I have some special investment. I live this. Me when I lie. Teehee. Ooh, I love losing both my Pokemon turn 1. That's usually a really good sign. So Shelly Boy, we can dissect it, right? So like answer this question for me. What is it exactly that you are trying to accomplish? Ooh, they like snapped their turn. Okay, we get our Sash, that's fine. Big Rock Slide. George, I think that's like it's like a weird like regulation issue, so I really can't possibly know the answer, unfortunately. I hope so, right? Because I think it is kind of silly that you can't, but I wouldn't nary a guess. What if you're after you mouse hold? Should I play around after you mouse hold? There's no way. Bite. Are you Aurasphere? Hydro Pump! Okay, I guess, sure. Oh my god, and I missed! Oh my god! Sure. I think we're cooked, chat. I think we're cooked. If there's justice in the world, you'll miss one of these. No justice. Hydro Pump in current year. The voice is delayed for you. Refresh the stream. What is this? Oh, I've seen this team floating around. I've seen this team floating around a little bit. Is it a Fari Basque angle? Maybe like Fari Basque, Scove, Titar? Yeah, I kind of like that. I kind of like that. What do you think makes Hisui and Samurott viable? It's a great question. I don't have a good answer for you. That's a good question. Wave Crash into my Basque Legion, so I can lose the game on turn 1. I mean, I'll eat an Energy Ball, fine. I'm not worried about an Energy Ball. Oh, are you just doubling my Fari? Is that what's happening here? That's true. I also would have brought different Pokemon if my opponent had different Pokemon on their team. So that's a silly argument. A flawed argument, one might even say. W add? What add? No, a Scrod argument would be a cogent good one, because I'm very humble and smart. Losing my mind. Scrod argument. The villain. Yeah, he's having a good time. Doing Dragon. I think my Basculegions haven't. He's a pretty jolly guy. Yes, it's jolly. Damu, somebody made a T-Tart video recently. Len, I think. Might have been Len. A recent believer. Punishes me for locking last respects. Nothing. I'm so sad we lost our win streak. The old Hydro Pump Blastoise got us. A T-Tart video? No. This probably won't be. This isn't gonna be a video. I don't think. Good thing I clicked last respects. Still gonna hurt. Ouch! Don't burn my Bask. Don't burn my Bask. Don't burn my Bask. Nice. Thank you for burning my Bask. Runarigas is a check to Raichu Y. I mean, if those two Pokemon end up in a 1v1, the Raichu is sad. That is definitely true. Why T-Turn on Arcanine H when Sandstorm is not great for your team? Sandstorm is not bad for most of the Pokemon on this team. That's the first reply to that. The second is, how do I win? Can I win? I think so. No, I meant a Samurott video. I meant a Samurott video. So I'm going to go with Hisui and Samurott. I misspoke. Huh. I think we win. I think we get there. I think we get there. I think we get there. I did not expect to live EQ plus. Ooh. We don't get there. We don't win. I think we lose. I think we lose. That's crazy bulky. Yeah, game over. Damn. That's 2 boosts. Yeah, they can mess up. They can, click a single target move by mistake and lose still. I could have knocked. I'm not surprised to live last respects. I'm surprised to live last respects plus the crit rock. Well, the rock slide 1 second. So never mind. That's not this one at all. Okie dokie. So the win streak on ladder is over. My luck has run out. I lost to the trainer. The trainer beat me. GG. Only 1 match still going in the tournament, so let's not queue up another one. Maltrin. If I'm sorry, but thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Yeah, there's 1 match still going here. It means they have the anonymous mode on. It means they have the thing active so you can't see who they are. Mega Golurk doesn't do anything else. That's the problem. You can't, your Mega can't just be can't beat 1 Pokemon. Let's do our commemorative roster. Just a normal arch. Interesting. Oh, okay. So the way this works... Get the Moth? I'm not getting the Moth in an Ultra Ball. That's such an ugly Pokeball. I hate Ultra Ball. Volk isn't useless. I guess an extra Goldie never hurts. Oh, rounds up. Average Memer. Got a shiny Moth. That's awesome. Azu, my goat. All right, round is up. Looks like we're playing a Staraptor Mirror. We got Grim, oh, it's, ooh, interesting. Interesting. Grim, T-Tar, Exca, Staraptor, Grim, Scove, Goldie. Not quite a mirror, but pretty close. Two 0 1 9 1 4 1 0. Of course. Yeah, the world recruits are just normal recruit. Just they have the set stats in nature, or I'm sorry, stat alignment. Scraw, are you British? Do I sound British? I don't sound British, do I? Okay, so Staraptor's great, and Goldie's great. And my opponent will also recognize both of those things. Bask is pretty good. Do I want my own T-Tar? I definitely don't. My Fari doesn't do anything here. So I guess it's T-Tar by process of elimination. I'm offended? I'm not offended. I'm just surprised. I don't think I sound very British at all. I don't think there's very much about me at all that is British. No, it's just like, it's on our, like, at the same time everywhere Pokemon Champion says the date changed. If I give up Goldie right away, how do I win? I'm gonna do a Gilbert Godfrey impression? 20 gifted, I'll do a Gilbert Godfrey impression. So it's like that, huh? So it's like that, huh? How confident am I in Scovillain for the World Championships? Oh, Goldie, no, buddy. Not at all. Wait, one gifted. Okay, well, thank you very much, David. I thought somebody actually did 20 gifted. I thought we were getting the thing. Thank you very much for the gifted sub. It's trying. Okay, we're back. We're back. Hello, chat. Hello, chat room. Very sorry about that. Thank you to whoever followed while we were having technical difficulties. That's a real one. That's a real one right there. We're so back. While I was DC'd, I got flinched, and then I lost a speed tie. Did I lose a speed tie? I might have gotten flinched. What happened? Sometimes the internet is bad, and I live in the middle of nowhere. If you want me to not live in the middle of nowhere, well, smash that subscribe button. Do I just lose? I think I just lose. Right? It's not a broadband issue, Freaky. It's not a broadband issue. It's just the internet just vanishes. Goldie. Okay, so I wave crash knock and I go, eh. Because they have to make it rain. Because they don't have a secondary attack. If they are a frailer Goldie, we should be okay. Do I think Jolly Wave Crash does 90% to this Golden Go? If it's max, maybe. But I wouldn't count on it. Except that I have to count on it. Because I'm out of options. Nope. Yeah, Shadow Ball, if it gets there, damn. Flinch got me. Flinch, Make It Rain, Miss got me. That Escadrille stuck around so much longer than it was supposed to. Damn. Game 2. Why last stream pre-world? I usually stream on Thursdays, and I'll be traveling on Thursday. Just here's a dude. They're supposed to be Pokemon that are like particularly good in the format, and they aren't. But that was the idea, I think. If I had gone low kick, last respects, would that have changed anything? I don't think so. I think I was losing that one either way. Goldie T-Tar. Show me potato salad. Wait, Star Rocker the package! She's a bird! I like that. Oh my gosh. How did they nerf Golden Go? Two big ones. Two big nerfs. First one. Make it rain, no longer perfectly accurate. Second one. Two special effect. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. This is a tournament, yes. Okay, how crazy am I? That is the question we need to answer before I consider my turn. I think I'm very crazy. I think the answer is I'm kind of a maniac. We eat this at +1. Eat's a strong word. I'm not upset about that turn. At all. Like... T-Tar in? Yeah. Question? Answer. Maybe. Potential answer. Potential non-answer. The character's code is cool? Thank you. I got it with microtransactions. Their best play here is to click Rock Slide and hold their breath, and I hate that that's true, but it's true. Oh, what? Am I a moron? Don't answer that. Didn't that not kill last time? We're spiraling. What I found on champions? Not a lot. Like, what, $30? Is that even, like, I can even spend that much money? They're Adamant Drill, and I'm Adamant Goldie. Modest Goldie. Modest Goldie. Actually, no, I'm adamant, actually. That's my big secret. Is there a way to finagle this? Like, if I outspeed... If their Excadrill isn't max speed for some reason, and I outspeed and crit... Ooh, that was... Okay, now I can never win. That was smart. No, I can never win now, because the Scarf knockoff always picks me up and I don't lose my Sash. That was exactly what they were supposed to do. Very smart. I did not respect the Excadrill properly. Yeah, no, like, no high horse miss. They played around it. Very well done. Yeah, like, honestly, the Pokemon, like, oh, he's a shill, whatever. The Pokemon Champions monetization is, like, extremely non-predatory. Boiled egg. Like, I have no, no qualms at all with it. Tidar X Kakoma O Greninja? Now that's interesting. Goldie Staraptor seems pretty solid here. With, like, this in the back? How many items would advance? I think X2 makes cut. I think I technically only need to win one more round. Oh, it's 6 rounds. It's 6 rounds, best of 3. And then it's just a hard top 8 cut. So, I would guess. How many people are in this event? 70. I would guess 4-2 probably makes it. I'm scared of you. Show me, like, Dark Pulse, eat the Sash, and then I... Show me, like, Ice Beam. Yeah, I've been buying the Battle Pass stuff because I'm just like, if this game fails financially, VGC is, like, done. Like, we're packing it up, I think. So I don't want that to happen. So if they want $10 a month for me, take it. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. Helping in Como is nothing I've seen before. It's definitely an Ice Beam, right? Extra sensory. Are you kidding? Come on. The luck's turning around. We had that crazy Sucker Punch endgame, and now the luck's turning around. That's okay. It's life. It's life. He keeps missing because he's self-conscious because we keep talking about him. I would have picked up the KO anyway. It's a crit. That's crazy. Are you overcoat? Can you use your phone at the World Championships? No, you cannot. Vacuum wave. That's scary. That'll be a dark. Yeah. Isn't a dark type anymore? I'm gonna flinch. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I live because I'm not currently a dark type, Greninja. You're not currently a dark type. You don't have stab. Nice Protean. Protean's so bad now. It's so sad. Man, you used to be cool, Protean. Then what a doubles mainline game. I think we aren't gonna get this battle system. Again, we're supposed to be playing as giant holograms. Yeah, let me just bust out the checkbook real quick. That still hurt. You're -1, I'm Chopple. Oh, I was lower than I thought. Never mind. That had 10 million downloads total, not 10 million mobile downloads. What megas I want for MC? Just the rest of them. I think it's okay to dump the rest of the non-mega, or the non-legendary megas in. Not exactly I hate cheese. What they said is they made champions specifically so they would have room to experiment. I would bet you that my prediction is Gen 10 is going to still be the regular old battles that we know. And then next time, it'll be different. That'd be my guess. So if traditional battles are, this is like, I kind of think Pokemon Champions is putting a life cycle, not a life cycle, putting a shelf life on VGC, and it makes me kind of nervous as somebody who derives a non-insignificant amount of income from the game. Just if I'm being completely transparent. But who can say what'll actually happen? Who can say? It could be a failed experiment and they go back to the turn-based battles. I think a great way to, like, make people stop showing the game to their kids is if the battles are different, right? Like, if it's the same... Isn't Greninja normal? No. Extrasensory is a psychic type attack. Yeah, that wasn't even the joke. No, the Coma Odin helping hand first turn. It really is a wait and see at this point. Supposed to do this in case they're scarfed, I think. No, Caddy. They have said that a big part of why they made Champions was to preserve this way of playing Pokemon battles. So they could experiment And they are Scarf. Okay. With other games. Like, they said that in an interview. I'm not like speculating. Like, they have said this. They have said that we did this so that no matter what we do with other mainline games, the classic way to play Pokemon battles is still exists. Like, they have come out. They have said this. Does that mean we'll never get a game with, classic, typical Pokemon battling ever again? No, of course not. Does it mean that we might not get one for a while? Maybe. And is that a bad thing? Yeah, for VGC it is. I think I made a whole video about this. I made a whole video about this before Tournaments came out, speculating about what happens when we get moved to this mobile game. And I think every day, I think that I'm right a little bit more. Which is on one hand a kind of arrogant thing to say, but on the other hand, I think so. Will it be discontinued? No. Will it become a side game? It's already a side game. We aren't the main attraction anymore, guys. They're still doing events in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. It's not like they made Champions and they're like, all right, Scarlet and Violet's done because now it's Champions time. Like, that's not how it works. 1 second. Sorry about that. How do I approach this matchup? VGC isn't going anywhere? Oh, okay, Joey. So, let's say 6 years go by. 6 years go by. And every game is no longer in this battle style. Why would I, as somebody who likes the way Pokemon works now, but the way Pokemon works now isn't like Gen 10 or Gen 11, go play Champions? Like, the amount of ways to get into the game will decrease. Yeah, they're still having like the raids and stuff. Yeah, da 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 da. Yeah, okay, old school, a GM. That makes sense, right? I have spent maybe $50 total on Pokemon Champions. If I wanted to give them more money right now, I would not be able to. Like, it's not a game that's like really optimized to generate money. I got a Tailwind here, probably. Data Mega. Like, you know what I mean? No, not VGC tournaments. They don't give a rat's ass with VGC tournaments, as far as that's concerned. Yeah, exactly. Like, let me wail. Like, let me do it. I want to do it. I want to give them money. Like, they're not gonna double me here. I think Scope Frost's Lycanroc's very strong. I don't know if I'd be surprised if it won. Well, Spellaram, I understand what you mean by that, but I don't think it's actually very realistic. And the reason I say that is, Pokemon has gotten burned before, with, like, intentionally picking certain, like trying to feature people as, like, faces of the game. So I don't know if they're really willing to do that. Like, they'll put Wolf on trailers, and he'll do, like, side events and stuff. But, like, it's not like they, like, used him for, like, hours of Pokemon Champions or whatever. Like, he made all that, like, he made himself the big guy. It's not like Pokemon put him on a pedestal. he made a big YouTube career, and they tried to profit and take advantage off of it. You know what I mean? So like I could go into this for a long time. I think the next few years are gonna be awesome for VGC. Don't get me wrong. I think it will be awesome for a while. We'll have a good few years. My concern is what happens when those years are over. And I think that is something that is more likely and more soon to happen than people think. Okay, sure. How long has Wolf been, like, a pretty common name amongst, like, nerd people that aren't just, like, Pokemon fans? It's been a long time. Been a real long time. So what are they waiting for if that's the case? They usually Chople on this team, right? This is so Zap Cannon. Ooh, I'm cooked. Only +1? Maybe... No, I don't think so. I don't think the key to fixing to, like, solving VGC... really? Interesting. I didn't expect that. Is to make the tournaments a bigger deal. It's to make sure that, like, people want to keep playing, and to make sure the people that are playing, are translating to dollars. And again, I know that sounds very cynical. I know it sounds cynical. But I think I'm right. Well, old school G. The point isn't that that's going to happen, right? Like, people will come and go from anything, right? The problem is, I think that the Pokemon Company has put themselves in a situation that will accelerate that. We eat this. We're in Tail when they're not. CC, Rock Slide, Scarf Pass wins the game. Oh, they're Life Orb. Oh, they are Life Orb. I literally played this team and I was playing Life Orb. Duh. Bye, Gambit. That's exactly the point, Wanderwhale, right? And, like, if we are taking away the way people get interested, right? By change, like, that could cause a problem down the line. And again, this is a few years out. Even if I'm right, this won't... If I'm right, which, if, it won't happen for a while. But, you know, 4 or 5 years from now... Admittedly, ambitious thinking. Yeah, I mean, in the end, we really... excuse me. Heartless. With 2 cash dollar signs. That's crazy. Which new gimmick I'm most excited about? I like Dynamax. Raptor! Is this a Scove game? It's like Scove, Goldie, T-Tar. Maybe it's like Scove, T-Tar. But, like, old school, like, I don't think people find me before they know what VGC is, right? Like, I think people get into VGC and they go, I wonder if there's content creators, and that's where I show. It's like, hell, it's scraw time, baby. You know what I mean? Like... I mean, old school. That's not a like exclusive thing to I'm doubling it. That's not like an exclusive thing to League. That's a very that's the industry. The industry is lose money, get a big ad, get people playing, but get people playing Pokemon Champions, and then they buy the Battle Pass, and then like you're done. You're done. And then what? You know, now what? How do I feel Mega Gengar is positioned right now? Fine. I don't love Mega Gengar. I think Mega Gengar is one of those Pokemon that is, like, very raw power. Like, very high power level, like, in a vacuum. But the, like, context of the format is not very generous to it. This is awesome. Thank you. I will trade my Focus Sash for your Mega Pokemon. Yeah, of course it's basic marketing. But the point is, like... Sure, but, like, who's getting into Champions specifically, right? Like, they have... Like, if they're going... Like, what, who's getting into Pokemon through, like, the weird mobile game that plays the way Grandpa used to play Pokemon, right? That's what I get worried about. Yeah, Hot Dragon, that's true. That is true. But it's also a much... But it's also, like, the core identity, right? Like, I think it's kind of hard to imagine that, even though how popular the TCG has gotten, it's pretty hard to imagine, like, the TCG and all that stuff staying relevant if one day they were like, you know what, no more card game. Or no more mainline games. They would never put the word dying in a Pokemon game like that prominently, I don't think, Max. I'm sorry to tell you. I don't think they're doing... The recent interview Hoshino gave makes me very unlikely to think that is the case. Old school BGM. So I wouldn't be worried there. Nice. There's weather control taken care of. Good job, Scovillain. I kind of like this guy. I've been like a pretty adamant villain hater. What people have hidden for the World Championships? The metagame's so small. I'm sure there are things that people are going to play that isn't popular currently. That, like, will make a big deal. But I don't know if I can really say there'll be anything, like, new and fancy. Alright. My opponent's name is ECK Xzilla. Xzilla Z. Crazy name. Xzilla Z. No, I don't think so at all. I think they needed some way to promote Worlds. I think that's what that was. I think it'll be kind of boring. I expect Wolf to just, like, hyper-optimize the Zard stuff. He seems, like, pretty adamant on that type of thing. You know, they always say highest grossing franchise, not highly profitable franchise. He says, knowing for a fact that it's a very profitable franchise. All right, good old Big Six. Large set. Synonym for big. Foreign language word for six. The large sextuple. I do not think the Mega Steelix is coming back. A Sun Rain team with Raichu support? I don't think he will do that. I do not think he will play Sun Rain, because I would be surprised if he shows up with Sleep Powder, which I think is the main draw to that team. Can I check my inbox? Because I'm crazy. Okay, so let's lock in here. I don't really like Scove in this matchup. So I think it is a... Thank you so very much for the follow, Grunty the First. I think it is a Fari T-Tar angle. With Back Raptor. No, what am I saying? No. What, Jacob? Come on, you know how to play this matchup. You know how to play this matchup. It's this. Bringing this team to Worlds? I am not competing in Worlds. I am not competing in the Pokemon World Championships. And if I was, I would not be streaming my Worlds team the week before. Well, probably would. No one's gonna play this what I'm playing. I'm not exactly a #1 target for people. Helping Hand Floette? Hold up. Anything else funky? Nope. Think about it. The most top... yes. I will probably do a deep dive of the finals, unless it's like a boring match. Which I doubt it will be. I doubt it will be a boring match. More Scarf Mask? Nah. Oh, this doesn't work. That was dumb. I needed to Mega there. I was like, I won't Mega to dodge the big Dazzling Gleam. But that means the Floette is faster than me, I think. Eesh, I just messed up pretty big. My guy threw Get Turn 1 Spile. No, we're fine. Okay. I'll take this trade. I'll take this trade. You're rooting for James Beck? Well, unfortunately, James Beck is not going to be at Worlds this year. I believe he is co-streaming it instead. This is not the year for the James fans. Great player, though. Do I need my Golden Go for anything else? No. I don't think so. A max speed Raptor? I am. Doesn't mean I'm tying. It means I tie Floette, right? That's where it's into a... Did I just, like, win a speed tie? No, they're not max speed. Oh, they didn't mega either. That's why that happened. Fascinating. Of course, I know. The second I clicked the button, I was like, oh, well, now if they get the boost, I'm in a lot of trouble. This is actually probably fine. No, we saw the Raptors speed like move before each other several times. We saw several instances of speed tying there. So Floette can't stay in without dying to Sand Chip. Meta teams, something Team Rocket would use? Guys, it's not evil and bad to play teams that have strong Pokemon on them. You're not going to convince me on this one. We eat this for days. My special attack! I don't agree with that at all. How? How do I lose from here? That's the million-dollar question that everybody's asking. I think this keeps me safe. I think a Storm is even Team Rocket. I mean, that's more reasonable. Did they forget I had Tailwind up? They must have forgot I had Tailwind up. Maybe they weren't confident Sucker would kill. I was pretty sure Sucker's getting my T-Tar there. Yard? I don't like this new people calling it Yard. I don't like this. It's weaker? It's a very strong item. You're not being like, aha, I got you, I tricked you. So I wouldn't say it's like a bad, it's a weak item. It was at +3. So yeah, there was no way that was not taking out if they went for it. That's game number 1. Game number 1. Number 1. We are number 1. Yard and Zard, hate it. Hate it. Yucky. I don't see how this goes bad. I mean, I have a bad habit where I literally just say Charizard because, like, you know which one I'm talking about. You know which one I'm talking about. Like, you know. I think Palafin Choice has potential? No. I do not. I'll shoot straight with the ear. No, I do not. I cannot think of a single reason why I would do that. I'm just keeping it real. Being honest, transparent. Telling it like it is. Way more music? I agree. Controversial take. I like music. I know. Oh my goodness. Oh my gracious. I thought it's on Shakespeare. Invented a lot of words. Hell of a guy. I don't know. I don't know if they can do Coliseum music, Freaky. That is an interesting thing that you have mentioned. I think VGC can have a similar growth spurt the way Chess did. Guys, like, this is post-growth spurt VGC. Like, this is after the growth spurt. I haven't listened to Pokemon Battle Revolution music in a while. Very nice. Thank you. I'm gonna get a cut soon, I think. Like, I've been liking having it long, but, like, it's a little hard to manage in the morning when I'm in a rush, because I definitely don't give myself enough time in the morning. What are my thoughts on Shakespeare if he used Mega Scovillain? I don't know. Yeah, yes, I know it was an aliens. Trying to eat some boot. I hope not. Oh, that was a good turn. A lot. You know, 100 gifted subs. 100 gifted subs, and I'll. That scared me. I was like, no, it happened. And I'll do. You wanna thank you so much for the raid. I really do appreciate it. Still my money. I don't have any money. Give me the wrong person to ask for money. If you guys don't know who I am Scovillain. I talk about competitive Pokemon in a way that makes you think I'm a lot better at the game than I am. What's I doing? There we go. I clicked Rock Slide, right? The Gambler. The Protector. This is Mega Dragonite. I used Mega Dragonite at the very beginning of the game, and I actually brought it to an international. I have used all the Mega Dragonite I intend to for a while. I do like that Pokemon, don't get me wrong. How about I low kick you, you low kick me? Deal? Little tit for tat. Do I eat a sucker? I have no bulk. Do I lose because I made a bad play? I might. Nope. Thank you. Oh, this is so Moonblast low kick, right? Like, what else could it possibly be? Whew. That's not what I expected it to be. Eat your Chople. Munch, crunch, munch. Pachoo! My favorite Mega? Probably Y. Probably Mega Raichu Y. I make fun tournaments, and I make fun tournaments! Oh, I'm supposed to give shoutouts when I get rated, right? How do I do that? I can just Rock Slide Moonblast, Tailwind here, right? I don't think I'm under very much pressure. No Mega Alolan Raichu? Yeah. There's no, like, regional forms with Megas, right? Those don't exist currently. AF. As far as I know. I tried to do an acronym, I didn't know the acronym. Big Rock Slide. Goodbye. Pew! Like they cooked. If you like it, you like it. Oh, I forgot about the Baskia Legion. I need to think a little more carefully about these turns. Thinking Toucanon could Tailwind, then Beak Blast to avoid Encore. It's kind of... I like the way you think, buddy. I like the cut of your jib. Ooh, Basque coming in now is kind of scary, right? It's kind of scary now. Oh, Pokemon Ho comes in the next update. I made a whole video about this. I made a top 5. If you want my long explanation on what Pokemon I want to see next. My big one's Weezing. Never been a big Weezing guy. Never like been like I've never brought Weezing to an event or anything. But I do think Weezing is an interesting and cool and funny guy. So like, I'm pretty sure knockoff Aqua Jet still gets me what I want, which is to win the Pokemon battle. Because Lazar's at 20%, so like even in the sun, Aqua Jet's doing at least 20%. It's Aqua Jet from a Basket Legion. Yeah, I think we win. I think we win. If we lose, we lose. How about I describe my playstyle? Bad. Oh, a little bit everything. A little bit everything, I think I say. I think I am Aqua Jet on the team sheet, right? I am thrown on the team sheet, right? Huh. Why would you Encore? Drawing a pseudo legendary? Like, it doesn't change much, to be fair, right? Because they need to tap Golden Go twice here. So, like, either way, I think it's pretty hard for them to win. I guess if this, like, crits my T-Tar, I'm in trouble. No. Like, if that crit T-Tar and I missed Make It Rain and Rock Slide, I could have lost. But now it's just Power Gem game over. They can't do anything about it. Probably Pulp, right? Like, Dragapult goes kind of nuts. Is it Pult? It's Garchomp. It's Garchomp. Like, Garchomp is, like, the, like, historically best one. And that, in this game, in this year, has not dissuaded people from thinking that, I don't think. Alright, so we went 3-1 for, like, the 3rd or 4th or 5th week in a row. Which is kind of hilarious. It seems fun. Scove is fun. Beating up Zardslop is fun. GG's. What's the critical chance of this game? Same as it's been for a long time. All right, everybody. So I think that's going to be the end of the stream tonight. I really do appreciate everybody coming down, showing me so much support lately. I am very excited to see Worlds later this week. Let's find somebody for y'all to raid. If you're in the YouTube chat, I would definitely recommend you going over to one of the people who we raid. We got... Sure, I'm going to send you guys over to Skork. Skork is a Nuzlocke. And yes, Jim, I'm gonna be at San Francisco, so thank you. All right, everybody. As always, I really do appreciate everybody who stops by. Go give Squirk some support. He's also on YouTube, I think, if you want to go in there. Thanks for watching.